Hey YouTubers, X Factor here. Welcome to some Damavand Peak Rush defense. And that's right, that is the AN-94. The other day I posted a round. It was kind of an epic round with Rival Hawk, myself, and Boogie using a skid loader to make an epic push where we didn't wipe. There was kit swapping, revive train. I ended up with a sniper rifle, ended up with an AN-94. And I don't know how to use this weapon, nor do I really know what was going on back in that little corner. Some freaky deaky type of shit. But you're going to see me kind of struggle with this weapon because I'm starting to level it up. I've got 35, 40 kills with this thing now. I've got the Cobra on it, and I've got the heavy barrel. I'm not going to put foregrip on this, but I do struggle with the close range speed. This thing can shoot up to 1200 in burst mode. If you put it in full auto, it doesn't shoot that fast. But if you can take your time, you can pretty much kill anybody that you see coming. And you see you hear it jamming up right there. Not to mention the M417 that's behind me in the golf ball. So I'm in a lot of trouble here. The question is, can I suck up a health pack, revive a guy, and pick off a couple guys? Because this is a steamrolling so far. Why is that? Probably has to do with the fact that we had about 12 to 13 snipers to begin with who were dying more than they were actually killing. And that's always beneficial. So when I see people heads up, I kind of jam this thing up a little bit. And you see me get a hit marker there. I actually got him down to 56% health. So if I could have gotten the follow-up shot, maybe. And you see me toying with it at range, trying to spam it a little bit and learning that burst, which is going to take me some time. Again, I might have 60 kills with this thing now. Not a whole bunch, but this thing is disgusting at long range. I love the G3A3 for long range. And the G3A3 isn't too bad up close because it hits like a truck, even though it has a really slow rate of fire. I also love the Scar L. But the question is, can I learn this weapon and it can replace the Scar L and or G3A3? A lot of you guys in the community are saying, hey, I really like this weapon and I can see what you like about it. It is highly accurate, just like that. Taking my good old time. I shot 42% this round. And I did quite a bit of spamming and missing, so not too bad. And there are quite a few heads-up shots that I did lose out because I jammed my gun up. And you can see the bush Wookiees all over by me. They're dying. The sniper shots are coming in. Time for me to move because I like to watch this left corner. As you can see, people are falling down there now. And I don't typically play this window spot because you're sniper bait, but I want to try to have exposure to some of these longer shots. And they just gave me an elevator. Thanks. I need to get out of there anyway. As these guys get a little bit closer, it's time to play something a little bit more familiar and tactical. That's his back left office spot. One of my favorite spots to play is around this area because this whole area that I'm looking at, if there's a big hole in the wall or they're starting to jump over on the high left, which I just threw a nade at, 3 or 4 guys can push in here. They can take this office building and absolutely wreak havoc on your team. So, obviously, the MAV just died. Either the recon spawned back in or there's an enemy MAV above us. Either or, it's not good because I don't have my red dots in the mini-map anymore. And I see a tugs over there. That means they're getting set up. So I'm just going to keep spamming nades. And this always happens. Friendly teammates start shooting this building. I don't get it. If you own the building, don't knock it down. If they take the building, knock down the 2 or 3 walls that gives you access to shoot into the thing and farm the kills because this thing can be a death trap if treated properly. And there's one of those Jesus nades doing a little bit of work there. And cut some scenes out back to the corner, and we got knocked off there. And this is going to be one of those things where the Zerglings are coming. I'm in a lot of trouble, and I really need to be able to spam click this thing and learn how to not jam this thing up. Not too bad. I took some massive damage here. Retreat. Reload first, drop the health pack, then go for the revive. Reviving someone first isn't always the best answer because if your gun is not in your hand, you can't get in a gunfight. And, of course, you're compromised as well. I probably should have had that shot with another weapon that I'm more comfortable with. That would have been an easy kill for me. And through the hole in the wall in Mordor, here they come. And they're behind me now, too. So things are not looking well. I've also started using the Rex just a little bit. The thing is just shoots so fast, and it's still one-shot headshots from 20-ish meters, so not bad. And the fast reload is so much nicer than the Magnum. I just don't like the irons as much as the Magnum. And only 2 bullets left, but that's all you need sometimes if you're lucky. So, and that's the fast firepower of that thing. And you can see we're starting to push up here. We've got bush Wookiees up in the rough. And there's me kind of just burst firing just a little bit, trying to mess with this thing. So far, I like this weapon at these extremely long ranges. I'm probably going to put a red dot on this thing once I get it unlocked. There you see me messing around until I take some sniper fire and have to duck. And the Rex bails me out again. I'm really liking this thing. I just wish it had a little bit different iron. I do need to learn how to shoot this thing properly. The aiming, you know, obviously hip fire is hip fire. Putting the Cobra or red dot in somebody's face is not the issue. It's shooting it at the proper rate. And I know it's going to take a little bit of work. So I'm probably going to actually mess around with just shooting at some blank walls in a private server to try to help master this. Again, I can shoot extremely high percentages with this weapon just like everybody else can. It's a lot of fun picking people off that are unexpected, but when your head's up in a gunfight and it's an automatic weapon, you're probably going to be in a little bit of trouble point blank range, especially with the hip fire with this thing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. As always, if you have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave them below. They did blow us off this bomb, but believe it or not, we held at the next set of bombs. As always, YouTube, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.